Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We're in some weird times, but I'm going to give you some information that can really help you on a lot of levels today. Please get a pen and a paper so that you don't have to take my word for this. This is going to be some exciting information. I want you to go and do your own research for sure. Don't let this pass you by, and also make sure that you do your own research, because when I found this 7 years ago, I was extremely skeptical on this business model, on these products. I just thought it sounded too good to be true. And honestly, I just didn't realize what I had my hands on. So I'm going to share a little bit about myself. I'm going to give you guys some homework today. This is only going to take about 15 or 20 minutes. I'm going to show you some slides to help you get a visual, and that's it. And then we're going to go on with our daily home life that we're all taking seriously, very seriously in this country. So a little bit about myself. I'm Daisy Shane Goodwin here on Kauai on the North Shore. Before I was doing this, I was a professional athlete, was great at it, had a fun time, got to travel the world. My husband as well, and landed us here on Kauai. You know, we bought a house, we had this great life, we had a child, and then 2008 hit. And unfortunately for us, we had our income cut in half. I know a lot of you are dealing with the same thing right now with everything going on with this pandemic. It was rough for us. We tried to open up a small business, and unfortunately, with the times and everything, we couldn't sell enough of our organic, healthy food, and had to shut the doors. That was interesting because we learned that our feet were nailed to the floor, and we also learned that we were paid last and all that great stuff. So for us, what looked like next was survival mode. And honestly, it didn't matter how many houses I cleaned, how many, waitressing jobs I had two. My husband did odd construction jobs. It just never was enough. There was always too much month at the end of the money. And it was hard. It was really hard times. It's interesting because now we're even in a different time where it looks like we're going to be in our homes quarantined for a while. I mean, the US just said 18 months, they're thinking. And for a lot of us, it's a very uncertain future. And that's really why you've been invited today, is just to take a look. This business is not for everyone. These products are. I'm going to share about that, and you're going to see what I'm talking about. But this business is for people that want to have a supplemental income, people that want to leverage their time, people that are sick of being sick and tired. And, a lot of us just started this sick and tired thing. And I'll tell you what, I'm just really thankful that we were able to have this opportunity and build the well before one of them was dry. And I know a lot of us are going through this as a very tough time in our country and our world right now. So let me share a little bit what this is about. So 7 years ago, basically what happened was a friend of mine said, you've got to take a look at this product. Now, as you know, we were in survival mode, so I wanted nothing to do with any more money spending. I definitely didn't want to get into network marketing, but I loved and respected him enough to watch something that's the first thing I'm going to have you write down, abcnewsreport.com. I want you to go here and I want you to watch what happened in 2005 when an ABC primetime piece was done on a biohacking company out of, I think they were in San Diego at the time. But the main thing is that they were finding this medical breakthrough. And they found in a study that taking our flagship product was alleviating oxidative stress, and I'll explain that in a minute, by an average of 40% in 30 days. Now, why this is big is because there's never been this kind of medical breakthrough before. Now, that kind of got me I was honestly a little hesitant, but what got my attention is it was 5 herbs that had been used for centuries. But what happened when the formulator brought them together at a certain proportion is they were 1,800 times more effective. Now, let me show you something really quick so you can understand what is oxidative stress. Now, as you can see, when you cut an apple, you put it out on the counter, it turns brown. It's exactly what happens as we age. It's called oxidative stress, and it happens on a cellular level. Now, what happens also is over 200 diseases are associated with oxidative stress. So when these news broadcasters went in to debunk these scientists for making claims that had never been medically possible, they only found positive. The news broadcaster, John Quixote's, his oxidative stress had dramatically declined in 2.5 weeks by 45%. And I really want you to go here. I want you to watch this because this is really what got my attention. And really, what happened is that a lot of other people saw that ABC primetime too. And they went out, they were on the shelves already. They tried to buy the product. And unfortunately, they didn't have the infrastructure to handle the demand. And, you know, overnight, this company basically was close to being bankrupt. And they found that all these universities and all these organizations started to do their own research on this product. They started to find that, like I said, all diseases are associated with oxidative stress. And they started to realize that this is just that, a breakthrough. And they also, you know, did infomercials and they tried to ramp it up. But because it was such an amazing product and they just didn't know what to do with it, unfortunately, they went into debt. And in 2009, they hired a amazing man that said, you need to take this to network marketing. Now, this is where I really got stumped because I never thought I would do network marketing. I thought it was for lazy people, for people that couldn't get a real job. I thought it was a pyramid scheme, and you probably do too. And especially, you know, if you ask a few people, they may have the same response. Although nowadays, even in the last 7 years, people are noticing that this is a great way to leverage your time and leverage your income. And they basically hired some people that were really big in this industry and said, what do we do? We have these products that can literally change the way that people age. What do we do? And they said, you need to take this to people's living rooms. And that is basically why we are here today, is that we all do it, whether we like it or not. Whether it's the restaurant we went to before this pandemic and we told 15 people about an entree. When we went back, we didn't get a salad. Or say a Netflix series. I know Netflix is almost blowing up their server because so many people are watching it. But when you tell a bunch of people about a series that you just found, you don't get a kickback. You don't get a free month subscription or anything. Now, what happened is when we hired these bigwigs in the network industry, they said, we're going to come on board if we can write your compensation plan. So that is why I am still here after 7 years talking about the business, is because it is one of the most generous compensation plans in the industry. We win awards for it. You know, it's a big deal. And we can talk about that in a second. But I want you to get a grasp on this because I want you to understand that this is something that you can do from home. This is a product that everyone needs to know about. Let me show you something else, another slide. And this is really why, you know, I just want to show you why I started to really take this seriously, because look at the organizations, the institutions that are behind this. You can see American Heart Association, Harvard, University of Florida, LSU. These are all universities that did their own peer-reviewed research. You can go to PubMed. That's the second thing I'm going to have you write down. PubMed.gov. Now, PubMed is the National Institute of Health's website. This is a very, very, very important place to go if you are a doctor or a scientist, or you want to check on different, you know, pharmaceuticals or whatever, seeing what links everything to these different diseases. And if you go in there and you type in oxidative stress and any disease that you can think of, you're going to see that they are linked. You can go and create your own story here, but you can connect the dots of if we have the only patented product that is alleviating the oxidation in our cells by an average of 40% in 30 days, and it's affordable, people are going to want to know about it. And that's exactly what happened to me. As I started sharing the information, I started getting people on the product. People wanted more. People wanted more. And I realized that this might be actually the answer to my prayers, because I was on my knees praying for an answer. And, you know, one thing leads to another. And I'm telling you, people talk. And that's why network marketing is very amazing, very lucrative when you have a product that over delivers. Now, a couple things about this company that I love: it's publicly traded, completely transparent. I love that the stock has gone from $1 to $15. Right now, everything is kind of shaky, but in the last 2 years, that's what happens. I love that they have integrity behind their products, that they test everything for heavy metals, pesticides before they cold press it. I really love that this is a heart business, that you have to want to help other people to succeed. And the main thing I want everyone to realize is that our bodies are the miracle. The handful of products that we have that have so much integrity behind each one of them, all they're doing is flipping the switch on in our bodies to do what we are meant to do. Let me talk a little bit about the business and then we're going to be done. And you're going to have questions. I had a million. So you can get with me or the person that invited you and we can go over all your questions. But let me show you this as well. There's a lot of slides that I could show you, but I do want to just talk about this really quick. I think I did. I think I said, maybe not. We're in only 22 countries. We're babies and we're growing. So this is what I want you to look at. Now, when I got involved, honestly, I had no faith in network marketing. I didn't think it could work. I thought that not much about network marketing, but I had faith in the product. I saw what it was doing to the people around me. I saw that I was sleeping better. I had more energy. I noticed that my aches and pains started to go away. But look at here. So I thought, hey, if I could hit Premiere Pro 4 and I could make $1,400 a month, that would change our life. And it would change most people's life, especially today. Now, what happens with a company that is so strong in their integrity and a product that way over delivers is that so-and-so tells so-and-so and then so-and-so and so-and-so. So your organization goes like this, then like this, and like this. So this is what I want you to focus on right here, these elite ranks. Now what happens when you hit the elite ranks is you get to global profit share in everything sold on the planet. So it took me about 18 months of doing this in the nooks and crannies of my time, but consistently about 18 months to get to the Pro 7 rank, 2 years to get to the Pro 8 rank. So, you know, right now it's a crazy time. Everyone's well is going dry really quick. But what happened for me personally is I got pregnant with our third child, got put on bed rest at month 4, and basically couldn't move, only to use the bathroom, and still had this beautiful size check coming in every month. So the reason why this is big is because you're going to global profit share when you get to these elite ranks. Pro 7s share in 1%, Pro 8 share in 2%, Pro 9 share in 3%, and Pro 10 share in 4% every month of everything sold on the planet. And we just had our biggest month that we've ever had because people want to feel better. People want to make their body as strong as possible, especially now when foreign things are coming at us. Forget the free radicals. You know, the free radical damage is real and these products are amazing for all of that. But now we got even crazier stuff coming at us. So yeah, I'm taking all kinds of products, but these I will never stop, these activators. I also wanted to tell you one more thing about the comp plan that really I love is that there's something called a matching bonus. So what happens is when you sign up, that's you up here, right? And then you bring in, say, your mom, your sister, your cousin, your best friend. You're gonna make 10% of everything that they sell every month. That's big. 10% of their residual check. And then 4 more levels down, so mom signs up, neighbor who signs up, friend who signs up their doctor, you're gonna get 5%, 5 levels down. Now listen, if you have something like that going on in your life right now, then don't even look at the business. The products, yes, you need to take the products. Every mammal needs to be on these products right now, especially. But if you don't have something that is paying you a global profit share of everything that's sold in your company, or if you don't have something that's paying you for the right behavior of training and bringing in and helping people that you bring into your business, then you need to look at this. Our world needs this right now. And this is such a gift. I can't explain how much of a gift this is. You know, we now, since in 7 years, we started 2 more small businesses here in Hanalei, and they've been successful. And it's been a great income for us, but also my husband is loving it. But guess what? We closed the doors 4 days ago, and we don't know when we will open again. That's a lot of, that's big. That's a lot. Thank God for this company and building the well before it was dry. But I'm letting you know that you have a chance now too, to share this with people, share this with friends. People need to know about this. And this isn't for everybody, but this is kind of for everybody right now. I'm hearing people that never wanted to do this, love the products, but never wanted to do the business, are stopping me on our dirt road and saying, my wife has no clients for her massage school. We need help. So I'm just letting you know, get with the person that invited you. Don't take this lightly. There are a lot of network marketing companies out there, but none have what we have. There's no competition here and everyone wants to feel better. So listen, thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. Again, we are in Ohana, we are a team. If you do decide to do this with us, you won't be left in the dark. We take this very seriously. And especially now we're all at home working from home, which is a great thing. So take care, everybody. I hope you guys have a great day and we'll talk soon, okay?